you all. I am Tony Bobo Schwartsky, your interim commissioner for the week. I'll be temporarily filling in for your commish of the year. He is currently on vacation in Nantucket with his new pal, Field Yates. Today I will be providing you with the state of the league as we kick off the 2017 MFL season. If we run out of time today and I don't get to your questions, you can reach me at www.bobo@themflinsiders.com. It's a pleasure to be with you guys here in the room, up close, just watching the commish of the year from here. You watch him now on the screen. There is diversity in his background. It's helping him a lot. Voted the best chiropractor in his community. Voted the fantasy football commissioner of the year. And here he is having the time of his life. Now, before we talk about the teams and the managers, I have a special announcement to make. I am introducing a new form of fantasy football for the 2018 season. You've all heard of the PPR. As a matter of fact, when I first heard of the PPR, I thought it was like a BLT. I thought it stood for the pepperoni and the pastrami on rye sandwich. That's not the case. As you know, and I know, that the PPR stands for the points per reception. It's that format in fantasy where you reward the players for doing what they're supposed to do. Now, I'm surprised that people aren't trying to get points for the quarterback to throw the ball. I'm surprised that today, in today's world, that we're not getting points for our players for just putting on their jock. As you can see, I'm not down with the PPR. What I am down with is the new format I am introducing, and that is the OPP. I am down with the OPP. Yeah, you know it. And the OPP stands for the other people's players. So you play the game. You play the game in the same normal format. Whatever format you want. But you now have an opponent's flex position on your team, where you get to play the opponent on the you get to play with a player on your opponent's bench who scores the most. So if your opponent benches a player and they screw that player, guess what? You get the points. Who's down with the OPP? So if you're interested in this OPP format, let me know so we can get this thing started. And now, I'm going to break down the league. Now today I have more questions than I have answers, but here are some answers for you. Answer number one. Who's the best team? Obviously, that's King Fantasy. He's the best, got the best roster with David Johnson at number one and a bunch of other good players. He's the best manager I ever seen. Next question. Who can compete with the King? Spinal Tappers and Jackpot, they appear to be the most significant threats. Tappers got Rogers, Beckham, Graham, Gillespie, Ajayi, and Doug Martin for the home stretch. It's a solid squad. Now, if Jackpot can get some early season wins, and if Ezekiel Elliott can get off the hook, he's got a good chance. He needs Andrew Luck to come back healthy. He's got T.Y. Hilton that needs Andrew Luck. So he's going to need some luck. Jackpot needs some luck, but who needs luck when he's Jackpot? In the casino, Jackpot's always got luck. So this could be impressive, even with Dak on his team. He's got Ezekiel Elliott and Melvin Gordon at running back. That's a good combo. That's a good combo. Now teams that are just okay, they'll be in the middle of the pack. You're talking jail Showtime, the Idiot's Revenge, Mile High, and our defending champion, DeMarco Bullock, now called the King in the fourth. They're just teams, and I don't understand. You got this guy who wins the championship, and guess what? He calls himself the king. Boys already there. King Fantasy. You want a bold prediction? It's not a bold prediction. Pretty obvious. Defending champion, whatever his name is, he's going to need some fire-breathing, white-walking type dragons to defeat King Fantasy and the rest of the MFL this season. No playoffs. No playoffs. No, JL Showtime. No. LL Showtime. Don't get those two confused. LL Showtime just might win it all behind the likes of Jordan Howard. It's more likely than not that Howard will break every single rushing record that's ever been made, and even records that have never even been set yet. And apparently all I do is win, formerly known as Julio, let the dogs out. He didn't get the memo. Even though this is a PPR league, there are still running back spots on your roster. He's got nobody at running back for the most part. It's like there's no meat inside of his Dallas Cowboy homer picked sandwich. He made sure he got Dez, Witten, and Dan Belly, but no RB depth at all. Now I hope Black Belt and Go Korea have a fun season, because they made a charitable donation, and it's going to be a long season for these average teams. And lastly, BRC has got a fundamentally sound roster. However, in 2017, when there's an endless amount of quarterbacks to choose from, please tell me how you have one QB on your roster and his last name is Wentz. Okay? Did you lose a bet? Are you so arrogant that you're handicapping yourself? You need to step it up in the QB position. This guy cannot carry a team. So that is it for me today. Time's running. Best of luck to you as we start the 2017 season and it gets underway. For those that have any questions, you may reach me at 1-800-BoboKnowsBobo.com or the email address and website that I listed earlier, BoboKnowsBobo@MFLinsiders.com. Thank you.
And I hope